Hi guys, welcome back. Today we're going to be doing something just a little bit differently than normal. You see, Bungie announced a while back that they intend to buff glaives in Season 23, and just recently confirmed the changes are coming in the next season. So I put a build together for you guys that you can use right now with some pretty decent effectiveness, and hopefully once all the buffs roll out, this thing gets even better. Let's get into it. Now we're going to be in the Hunter, and we're going to be using Triton Vice, which increases glaive reload speed and melee damage when surrounded. Glave melee and final blows overload a round into the magazine, and glaive projectile final blows detonate if the glaive deals damage matching your subclass type. Now Triton Vice itself came out last season, but I didn't bother trying to make a build with it because, well, glaives got nerfed into the ground earlier this year. But with the buff coming next season, I thought I'd get you guys something you guys can have some fun with right now, and hopefully it gets even better at the launch. Now the weapons we're going to be using in this build are Witherhoard, Ecliptic Distaff, and Retrofit Escapade. Witherhoard and Retrofit are heavy hitters and were no-brainers for me when putting this build together because we're going to be on the Void subclass for the Hunter. And if you're wondering why we're using Ecliptic Staff instead of anything else, I'll show you guys in just a minute. Nezarec's Whisper and Judgment of Kelgrath are alternatives if you don't want to use the Ecliptic Distaff. Both are capable of having Demolitionist, however, you lose the explosive damage you get from the projectile for matching the subclass. And as you'll see, that's kind of a big part of this. Now let's take a look at the subclass real quick. Now you'll see I'm running magnetic grenades because they have a pretty low cooldown. And the aspects are Vanishing Step and Stylish Executioner. And as far as fragments, we're running Echo Harvest to create an orb of power when defeating a weakened target. Echo Starvation to get Devour on Orb Pickup or Void Breach. Echo of Exchange to get grenade energy on melee kills, and Echo of Leeching to get health regeneration on melee kill. Now for those putting it all together, yes, this is going to be a melee Grenadier build. We're going to be using the glave melee to grant health regeneration and grenade energy. This is what the mods I was running look like, but the main focus should be on Special Ammo Finder and Bolstering Detonation, so you can get your class ability back faster when you do damage with the grenade. And with the mods in our class item, this is just going to help us have more uptime on our grenade whenever we do decide to dodge. The Fragment Echo of Exchange scales with the level of enemy you defeat. As you can see, after getting this red bar, I get roughly 20% of my grenade back. This means you can get your grenade back in roughly 4 to 5 kills with Devour. That's important. One thing I didn't know is that you can actually crit with your glaive melee when you hit an enemy with the smoke bomb. And after smacking Carl into the ground one more time, you can see we get roughly about 40% of the grenade energy back after that defeat. Now there is an armor mod called Impact Induction, which is supposed to grant you grenade energy when melee defeats. But as of right now, it does not work with the glaive melees. Because it's not synergizing well, don't put this on your mods. You're just going to be wasting a mod slot. Hopefully in the future this gets fixed or addressed in some way, but as of right now, just don't do it. Now finally, to show you guys why I was using Ecliptic Distaff instead of any other glaives. The synergy between this glaive, destabilizing rounds, Triton's Vice, and Stylish Executioner is absolutely insane. You get a kill with the projectile, which triggers the stabilizing rounds, making everything nearby volatile, and then also triggers the explosion from Triton Vice, killing nearby enemies, which then in turn triggers Stylish Executioner, making you invisible. Now unfortunately, this doesn't trigger the last part of Stylish Executioner, which lets your next melee weaken an enemy, but still, this gameplay loop is just so much fun, and hopefully that's another thing that gets addressed at some point in the future. Now when you find yourself having to deal with a boss or healthier enemy, this is how you want to approach it. Use Witherhoard, your Snare Bomb, and Retrofit Escapade to really melt whatever it is in front of you down. Just look at this. And that's it guys, it's simple but it works, it's tons of fun. And it should get even better with whatever Bungie decides to do with glaives in the future. Also, I'd like to take this time to address how I'm going to be making videos from now on. I'm going to be releasing D2 vids every other week to give me some time to play other different games, man. Like there's a lot of things out right now that I want to play and a lot of things coming out that I really want to make videos on and cover and just have fun with. And doing it like this just really gives me more flexibility and really lets me be able to do that. But I will still make D2 vids if something crazy comes out or something that I really need to cover, okay? They're not going anywhere. But anyways, thank you all for watching. If you liked the video, please like, subscribe, all of that good stuff. But above all else, keep a kind heart, a keen mind, and a savage soul. I'll see y'all later. Peace out.